Hey, this is Keith from Save to Rust. So this morning I thought I'd give you a little update on our 1963 Triumph TR20. So again, it's all blown apart. The motor's been dropped off a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. And the remainder of the bike has been blown apart to the last few pieces. Divided up for paint, powder coat, chrome, polish, etc. So the only thing we got to do left is we got to get the forks apart, and I don't have the tool for this to pull these chrome covers off, and I don't want to wreck it. So we're going to go over to a buddy's today, and he's going to help me get them off, and then we can send the lower legs and the frame and everything else we got with it off for powder coat. And yeah, so the only thing that will be getting painted on this bike is the oil tank, gas tank, and chain guard. And the gas tank, you've seen it has a big dent in it, but the oil tank's perfect, and the chain guard needs some work. So 3 things that are getting painted. Everything else is getting powder coated. I'm still on the fence about what to do with the rims. The rims, one was painted, one was chrome, and I'm guessing that they were chromed from new. So getting rims re-chromed is not a good idea nowadays. It's just so costly, and I might look at just buying a new set of rims. And then the spokes, again, I'm trying to figure out what to do there. Do I get new stainless spokes, chrome spokes? Do I parkerize them? Do I CAD plate them? I haven't really decided on that yet. So, there's still some stuff to figure out, but for the most part, it's coming along. Just, it is what it is. So follow along. We're going to take a drive out to my buddies, and we're going to get these forks apart. So I have my buddy Rob's here, Triumph guy, and we're going to get these lower legs taken apart. So Rob's got the right tool. Goes into the 2 pins. This one just cracked it loose.
It should almost go by hand now.
There we go. Yeah. Show the tool there, Rob.
Lowbrow Customs. Yeah.
And it goes into the pins on here. Oh, that's threaded on lots, eh?
Yeah. Surprised they didn't thread it down even more though, but there we are.
So now is there a clip on here that holds this?
Well, look at the bushing is really worn out.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna need a new.
Yeah. Yeah, then you gotta keep it up, yeah.
There's should be a top and bottom bushing.
Oh yeah, look how worn that is.
See, that's the new one.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes it could be the fork tube itself too, but it sits in there pretty easy. That should.
These are pretty ugly fork tubes.
So if you, what I found, yeah, exactly that. You should see it start to separate here. I'm gonna have to tighten the vise up a bit. Go to that. It should. Boy, that thing in there. Okay.
Huh. Okay.
It should take out that. I do have other legs for you. I have a hard time with these legs.
Oh shit.
Sleeve in between the 2 brass bushings. Sometimes that catches on fire. You see the brass, how the oil comes out of the way when you heat it up?
Yeah.
Essentially, they're very brand new ones that are super clean. Obviously.
Nothing. So the retainer?
Okay. I've never had.
Let's see if this one comes apart.
That was a lot of play in between bushing. Somebody, I don't know what happened with those forks. That
Well, it looks like I need new tubes too. This was also a dirt bike, right? You know, of the day. So it probably got a lot more abuse than...
well, yeah, somebody was using it. That's for sure. He's gonna spin on it.
Oh.
Maybe you have to hammer it with the hammer. Just a shock.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna need. Does it feel like it's... Yeah.
So how many of you've done of these there, Rob, and how many times have you seen this happen?
No, never. It's usually not this tight. A lot of thread showing too here that I've usually they're threaded down a lot more than that, but
Maybe we should heat that thing up.
yeah, okay.
Expand it a little bit.
Give it a shot. Gotta watch there is a seal, a rubber seal in there. So you may want to keep the heat lower.
Well, I'll be replacing it anyway. When I get these re-chromed.
Yeah, you just order new ones
Oh, really?
for the month, for the price, you know.
Wow.
That is on.
Let's try it without.
I have lots of legs if something's going to happen to these. Oh, that's better. There we go. Gee whiz.
Success. Oh, shit, that's hot. Yeah, there's quite a bit of heat there. All right. So that's how they're supposed to come out.
That's how they're supposed to come out. And I usually see this in plastic, and this is some form of aluminum or something in there.
Huh.
So I haven't seen that before. It's usually some black plastic.
Oh, yeah.
That's why when you hit it with a torch, these usually burn. So in earlier years, they did not have this. It appears that your tubes are like that. And they have a ring secure, what do you call those? Sorry, you have to edit that.
So what you're saying is there's,
Circlip.
yeah, so there's two different styles. There's an older and a newer. And what we have here is the older?
Older, yes, older, where you have the newer ones from probably 68 up have a circlip and a dampener like this here.
Okay.
See, there's a circlip in there.
Yep.
And the older ones, they didn't. It just
kind of sat in there?
just sat in there without the dampener.
Huh.
You'll have to check your manual on your bike, but on this particular year and stuff. But yeah, it's missing from the tubes. So when you order two, you're probably going to put new fork tubes.
Probably.
You may have to get this system.
So that's so on the one that what I currently have, there's no dampener. It's just oil. You put oil in there, and what slows the fork down other than the exposed springs?
That's it. The exposed springs and the oil within those brass bushings.
Oh, okay. So but on the newer stuff, there's like a baffle that slows it down.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
It works in a slightly different way, and I don't know if the cones were like, you see these bottom cones. You'll have to check and see if there's a different part number for these ones. Now this front end I've upgraded to a dampener. Those legs were like your system. These were the old tubes.
Oh, okay.
From it. And yeah, like you see, there's quite the difference. And you would have to check with the parts supplier. Maybe these tubes are not available anymore, and you have to upgrade to these. I don't know.
Okay, perfect. Well, let's get that other one apart. Well, we got a little bit of separation here between the bushing.
Uh-oh.
That's a stubborn one. It's right. It's there right away. Just don't go
Pull with all your might.
There it goes.
Pull with all your might again. 2 hands.
Hold on there, Slim.
No.
It should come right out. It's, another pesky something there. Well, after that bushing, it should just come right out. There's a second bushing in there.
You got it out. Thanks to me.
So after taking the forks apart, Rob was looking at it and figured out that these are the...
It's a heavy duty model because here is a 1970 leg that I'm currently working on and building, and these legs are identical from 1963. It seems
Seems kind of odd. And that's for what, a 500?
for
That you're building?
1970. It's a Bonneville, a 650 Bonneville, and your legs are pretty much identical.
So on this little Tiger Cub, this 200cc, you're telling me there was two different versions of the forks. There was a light and a heavyweight,
A heavyweight, yeah.
and the one on this little Triumph Tiger Cub that we're doing has the same front end as the one that's on your 70.
Pretty much, yeah. We didn't measure the fork tubes or anything, the length, but you're running a 21-inch wheel on it and stuff like that. That wasn't a standard item then either. So yeah, it's
Cool.
yeah, it's a cool that it has a good heavy-duty front end on it.
Hey, that makes sense because it's a scrambler, right? It's made to go dirt biking.
Yeah, cool.
So thanks again, Rob, for your help today getting these fork tubes apart.
No problem, buddy.
So giving you guys a little sneak preview on one of Rob's projects. Tell us about it.
Well, it's something that got a little procrastinated with moves and things like that, but I'm going to be back at her this winter and finishing up this 1967 650 Triumph Bonneville. And I have a stock one going at the same time, so politically correct, I have one, and one I'm doing a chopper, so they can be side by side eventually. Yeah, it's a fun thing to get going, and yeah.
Looking forward to seeing that on the road, Rob.
Yeah, me too.
Thanks again for all your help.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
Big thanks to Rob for helping us out with these fork tubes. I'm just haven't ever done a set of Triumph fork tubes, and he had the tool and the knowledge and the know-how. Happy we could get that done. That's it for the Triumph TR20. Everything is now going to get sent to all the plating, powder coating, etc. And, we'll wait around till we get some parts back, and then we'll show you. And I'm hoping that'll be in the next couple weeks. So again, it's Keith from Save to Rust. This is what we do. This is who we are. Have a great day.